Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, my dear students. I hope you all would be fine and must be enjoying good health by the grace of Allah. And I wish you same always and every time. So, with this beautiful wish, let's have a start with the topic of the day. But before I tell you the topic, you can see on the screen this map. And I'm sure many of you must be knowing that this is the map of the world. As you can see, there are two parts. There are two colors. About the most prominent colors are of two, like this blue color and this green. This blue color shows the water on the earth, okay, and this green color shows the land on the earth. So you can see that this blue color, you can find everywhere this blue color. It is said that about 71% of the earth is covered with water. Okay, so this is all water in the world or on the earth. This is all the water on the earth. And you can also see this green part. This green part is what? Land on the earth. And it is said that about 29% of the earth is covered with land. So you can see that only 29% is that of land on the earth and 71% is that of water. So this was the map of the world. I'm sure you must have come to know that today's topic is relevant to maps. Yes, my dear students, your today's topic is related to maps. Maps is your lesson 3 in your SST book. So let's have a start with the reading of the lesson first. This is page 8 of your lesson 3 maps. Let me read. To show the surface of the earth, we draw maps. A map shows the shape of the land or the sea. A map also shows where places and landforms are located. What is the difference between a picture and a map? This is a question which we shall deal later once I have read this text. The next paragraph, a map shows us the exact position and shape of something. Maps cannot usually show the true or actual size of a place or a thing. So, on a map, usually, they are drawn to scale. For example, to show a true distance of 1 kilometer, we might use a scale of 1 centimeter on a map. This is written as 1 or 1000. It can also be shown as 1 centimeter equals 1 kilometer. Every map must have a scale. Another key term which has been used here is that of scale. We shall also discuss it. Now to the last paragraph of the same page 8. On a map, every feature cannot be shown as it is. So symbols are used to show them. For example, a river is shown as a wavy blue line. For a forest, we show trees. These symbols or signs are explained in the key. Every map must have a key. So, key, another key term has been used into it. We shall also discuss the key on the map. It is important to show directions on north on a map in order to locate a place. These are the compass directions: north, south, east, and west. On a map, this is shown as N, S, E, W. It means N means north, S means south, E means east, and W means west. These are the directions name. A book of maps is called an atlas. So, my dear student, we have read through the whole page so far, and now we discuss that what is the difference between a map and a picture. As you read in the very first paragraph, a question that what is the difference between a picture and a map? Now let us see that what is the difference in between both. So you can see this is a picture and this is a map. Now you see, take 2 minutes to think about that. What is the difference between them? Okay, if we take 2 minutes and we think about the difference, we can see that a map is a kind of diagram. Okay, a diagram means that it has points, it has certain points, and it has lines all over it. And these points or lines show us the exact position, location, and shape of the places or things. Like you can see, the places' names are also mentioned there. Jeweler shops we have been shown, and then bank we have been shown here. Office, the place, office, then cafe. Then we also have been shown the roads here. Their names have also been shown. So you can see that it shows us through its points and lines that what is the exact position and location of these places, like on which road they lie, on which road they are located, and what is the shape of these places or buildings. You can see the shape of this building is rectangular. Though the building we cannot see, but it is the rectangular area on which this office is built up. And this bank is also built up on a rectangular area. This jeweler shop also. So what you can see here, you can see the exact position, location, and shape of all these places and things which are there in this map or a diagram which we may see. So, and another important thing which you can see that although it cannot show the exact or actual size of a place or thing, okay, it cannot show us the actual or exact size of a place or things, yet we can know about their actual size or about their actual or exact space through the scale which is there on the map. On every map you can see this kind of scale, and this scale actually tells us the actual and real size of these things, though the size is not displayed or told us on this map or on this diagram, but we can know the actual size of these places on this scale, or their distance we can know through this scale. Let me show you the same key on the next page. As here in this map also you can see the same scale in this map. This is also scale in the map. And one important thing about the scale is that 1 centimeter on each scale equals to 1 km. You know, 1 kilometer is much more larger than 1 centimeter. There are about 100,000 centimeters in 1 kilometer only. But it is not possible to show on a map this kind. So what we do, we take 1 centimeter on this scale equal to 1 kilometer. Okay. And one more thing which you can find in this map is that of key. You can also find the key here. Okay. So like this key has what symbols in it. You can see the symbols for each location or place. It has got the symbols. For example, if you look at this picture carefully, you can see that here it has a red line. This red line shows us, or it tells us that this is a road. Okay, red lines equals road. It means wherever in the map you find this red line, take it as a road. Okay, the symbol has been shown and its name has been told to us in the key. of the map. So you can find this red road here. It means this red lines is what? Road. All the red lines, wherever you can find them in the map, they are roads. Then you come across to the second symbol, and that shows us a kind of track. This track shows us that this is a railway line. Like you can see this track everywhere here in this map. This is what? A railway line. Wherever you find this in a map, you can come to know that this is what? A railway line. Come to the next symbol, and that is a blue wavy line. This blue wavy line is what? River. See, the name is also mentioned, river. So wherever this blue wavy line is, it is what? River. Then this rectangular black shape. This is what? A building. The name is mentioned, building, for this symbol. Now you see this black rectangular shape here, here also, here, some also here, and some also here. It means they are all what? Buildings, and lots of rectangular shapes here. So these are the symbols for the buildings. Come to the next one. Here you have been shown the picture of the mosque or masjid, if we say in Urdu. You can see only one mosque here. Okay. Then another symbol is that of dot, black dot. Wherever you can see this black dot, it means it is what? It is a well. Okay. Well is a resource of water where the water is collected and it is used to for transferring to the crops just to make them fertilized. Okay, so this is what black dot are. Well, you can also see these lines. These lines show us the bridge. It means wherever you would find these lines, they are the bridge. Specifically, I can see these lines here, these lines. So they show that this is a bridge over river. Fine. And this is the way to cross the river. Bridge is a way which is made in order to cross the river. So what you can so far have seen into the map, you have seen the lines. You have seen the lines and points on a map. I'm just summarizing it or explaining it again in brief words. Like on a map, you can see a kind of diagram, a diagram with lines or points, okay, where we are shown the, let me go to the last slide again, where we are shown the exact position and location of places and things. We are also told about their shape on the map, but what we are not told here in this diagram, we are not told about the actual size of a place or thing. And this actual size is told to us or shown to us through a scale on a map. Like you can see this scale, and on this map you can see this scale. So we are told about the actual size of a place or thing through this scale. And 1 centimeter in a scale equals to 1 kilometer. Then also here we have a key. On every map, you can see this map. These are the symbols, and these symbols are named. Wherever we find the symbols on the map, we can easily know that what is this, because we also know the names of these symbols through the key. So a map has a scale, it has a key, it has lines, points. It tells us the exact position, location, and shape of places and things. It tells us the actual size of a thing or place through its scale, and then also tells the location of the things through its key also. Okay, where the symbols are used, and the symbols, their names are also used in the key. So these are some special things or specific things about the map. Now let us see what is a picture. Go to the last slide. Here you can see this picture again. You can see that this picture doesn't have any lines or points. Okay, it doesn't have even a scale. There is no scale in this picture. You cannot even see a key in this picture. It is very simple. It is just a record of things or places. Okay, it is a flat image of things or places. It does not tell us the position. It does not even tell us the location of the places or things, or it does not even tell us the actual size of the things through the scale. So this is the difference between a scale and a map. A picture is a picture and a map. A picture is just a record of things or places, just a record of things or places. We cannot find their location, their size here in this picture. We cannot find the scale here in this picture. We cannot find the key here in this picture. But we find all these things in a map. So you can see a big difference between a picture and a map. Now you turn your pages on page 9. As you can see here, let me read these lines. There are 7 large areas of land shown on the world map. These are called continents. They all have names. The oceans and seas have names too. One thing which is very much important for you to remember or keep in mind, that the large areas of water on earth are called ocean. Like we saw in the map of the world, that 71% of the world or the earth is covered with water, and this water is where? In the oceans. Okay, in the oceans. So larger areas of water are called what? Oceans. And large areas of land on earth or in the world map are called what? Continent. Continent. Like you can see in this map, this is the map of the world again. Here you can find the continents also as well as oceans also. Look at this brown part where you can see the first continent, the large area of land, North America, then South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceans. Sorry, this Oceania. This is Oceania. And then Antarctica. This is the last continent, to the last of the earth or world. So you can see the continents. How many continents? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 continents in the world or on the earth, on the map of the world. And continents, let me tell you again, are large areas of land. Okay. Now let us move to the oceans. As I told you earlier, that oceans are the large areas of water on earth. Which ones are the ocean? Arctic Ocean, you can see, Atlantic Ocean, then you can see Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean. How many oceans now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 oceans. And you can also see here this bar which shows the direction. This direction means N means north, and this means west, and this means east, and S for south. It means it is telling us the direction of the places or these oceans or continents, that where, in which directions of on the earth they are located or can be found out. This is also found on almost every map, this bar of the directions. So this was all about the continents and oceans. That how many continents are in the world and how many oceans in the world? 7 continents and 5 oceans in the world. Okay, now let us move to the next slide. Again, the map of the world you can see here, which we also saw in the beginning of this topic. Now, you come to this slide. As you can see that this is the map of the continent North America. North America, as I told you earlier, is a continent. Large area of land is called what? Continent. And you can see this map of North America here. And it is surrounded by water. This blue part shows water, okay? How much water is there in this continent you can see. And the Pacific Ocean also lies in this continent, and also Atlantic Ocean. Some parts, okay, some parts of these oceans are also lie here in this continent. Now you can see the map of South America. This green part shows the land on the South America, and it is surrounded by water also. Like you can see the Atlantic Ocean here and Pacific Ocean here also in South America. See the map of Africa continent. This is the continent, Africa's map. You can see here also it is surrounded by water. Asia, another continent you can see, and you can see it is surrounded by the, not surrounded from everywhere. You can find the Indian Ocean here and some part of Pacific Ocean also here in this continent, Asia. Europe, continent Europe, you can see how large this continent is. Then you can see this Atlantic Ocean here, some part of Atlantic Ocean is here also. Australia, Australia, you can see this is the continent Australia, and you can see that it is surrounded all around by water from all sides. So it is a kind of big island in the world, the largest island in the world. You know, the island is actually an area of land that is surrounded by water from all around. As you can see, Australia is surrounded by water from all around. So it is what? The largest island on the earth. Now, you people are required to write the names of continents, you know, the continents, the 7 continents on earth. And also you are required to write the names of the oceans, 5 oceans on earth. And where you are required to do this? You are required to do this on your page, work page, that is 11. That is 11, and this is exercise A. This is your task of the day. You would write here the names of the continents with their exact spelling, okay? And remember to capitalize the first letter of each continent, okay? And while you are writing the names of the ocean, the first name would also, the first letter, initial letter would be capitalized, and the initial letter of ocean would also be capitalized with each name. Fine? Like this is the name for the continents: Europe, Asia, Africa, Antarctica, North America, South America, Oceania. You can see their first initial letters are capital. So you are also supposed to write their first letters as capital, and these letters also as capital. For the oceans, you would write the 5 oceans name with their first letters as capital, and also oceans O would be capitalized with each name. Okay. So this is your task of the day. You understand the reading text, my explanation which I have explained. I hope many of the things would be clear to you in your mind. And if any doubt, any question asked from me, now I'm Miss Saira, your new instructor for SST. Okay, so anytime you can ask any question from me, and uh, no need to be worried about anything or have any confusion in your mind. So this is your work page, your task of the day, exercise A. Only you need to write the names, and once you have completed this task, you can send the picture of this filled up page to me on my WhatsApp, okay? And please remember, no need to write it in your notebook. Just do it on your book page. On your book page 11, this exercise A. No need at all to bother that it is also supposed to be written on your notebook. No, not at all. This is your task to be done on the book only. This is all for today's task, and thank you so much. Have a blessed day ahead. Okay, Allah Hafiz.